In January 2026, in Minneapolis, at a temperature of -21 degrees Celsius, when the American streets were literally frozen, federal agents of America and ordinary citizens stood face to face. The ICE agents are trying to battle with the protesters, who are showing no signs of backing off. They are furious on the brutality of the federal agents over common civilians. 2 American citizens were shot dead by these very same federal agents in the same city within 1 month. Instead of calming the situation, the federal government launched investigations against state leaders who voiced their concern for common civilians. The irony is that Trump is issuing orders and warnings to governments thousands of miles away, urging them to handle the protesters calmly, while he appears to show no concern for American citizens in his own country. Right now, the world is labeling Trump as a thug who disregards international law and human rights. He is also violating American politics and the Constitution. The MAGA fan base, which was once made up of die-hard supporters of Trump, is now abandoning their allegiance and loyalty to him. Amidst all of this, a crucial question is emerging. Is Trump pushing America towards a civil war? Is America entering a new kind of unrest, not with armies, but with institutions? The Trump administration launched a massive operation deploying over 3,000 immigration agents in Minnesota, a state with very low illegal immigration. Local leaders described armed patrols roaming neighborhoods searching for suspicious people. ICE agents targeted Renee Good, prompting the arrival of state investigators with a valid court warrant. Federal agents blocked them from entering the crime scene. This was not just a police dispute, it was a constitutional crisis. For the first time since 1861, federal authority openly ignored state court orders. Instead of questioning federal agents, the Justice Department targeted elected state officials for interfering with federal enforcement. This shows a dangerous shift. Protecting citizens is now treated as a crime. The operations were concentrated in Democratic-led states: California, Illinois, Minnesota, New York, and Washington, D.C. Do you know what that means? It means Trump is punishing the whole populations of those states who dared to vote for the opposition party and whose mayor is a member of the opposition party. This in itself is extremely unconstitutional. But for the sake of argument, let's just assume that Trump wants revenge against those who didn't vote for him. But even that argument is completely bogus, as in these very same states, thousands of American citizens reside that did vote for Donald Trump. Then why are they being punished? Only for living in a democratically ruled state. This shows how bleak American politics has become under Trump's rule. Trump doesn't even care about American protesters or citizens. Forget about caring about Iranian protesters. While America fights internally, the world is changing fast. National debt crossed $38 trillion. Wealth inequality is at its highest level in modern history. At the same time, global trust in the dollar is weakening. BRICS countries introduced a new currency system. China and Russia now trade mostly in their own currencies. African banks are moving away from dollar-based systems. History shows that empires weaken first from inside, economically and socially, before they collapse politically. This may not look like the Civil War of 1861 with armies facing each other, but a cold civil war has already begun. The federal government versus state governments, courts ignored, elected leaders criminalized, citizens eliminated by their own authorities, and society divided into hostile camps. This is exactly the background that leads up to a civil war if not addressed within time. America will not collapse overnight. But the signs are clear: political division, economic stress, institutional conflict, and global isolation. History does not repeat exactly, but it always rhymes. The coming elections will decide the next direction. Until then, the world must watch carefully, learn from history, and prepare. Because when giants stumble, the whole world feels the shock. Trump frequently unveils highly concerning proposals. Plans involving the invasion of Iran and Greenland, the latter being an indirect NATO nation that cannot be attacked by another NATO member without triggering a collective defense response, raise significant concerns. Despite this, Trump appears unfazed, having publicly outlined his focus on countries like Colombia, Mexico, and Cuba. Additionally, the situation in Venezuela, where Maduro's leadership has been undermined and a puppet government installed under US influence, further complicates the geopolitical landscape. All the actions indicate a singular conclusion. Trump is abusing his powers not only in relation to other nations, but also against American citizens. History has shown us repeatedly that when power is misused, dissent will arise, and this dissent can quickly lead to a destructive uprising that cannot be easily suppressed. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakum Allahu khairan.